Okay, Ryan Hodson here, Airforce Velocity Stacks. I'm going to show you a little bit about what we do here in our shop every single day. Is that we spend a lot of hours on this machine here, the flow bench, trying to come up with the max numbers we can. And so simply, I have a KTM throttle body. I believe this is this would be off of 450. Okay, so what we do is we'll take different stacks and we'll flow them. And I'll show you some comparisons between a rubber boot with a pipe, a stock Airbox, and one of our stacks. And you'll have some good numbers to look at on the screen here so you can see actually what is happening and the potentials you can gain, okay? So this is, a lot of guys use this rubber boot and pipe and they put some kind of filter on the end. There's nothing wrong with it, it works, but it flows a little bit less than the desired amount. So I'm going for my max number right now. So what you'll see is that right now the max number actual CFM is 298. Okay? That's your CFM, and your pressure is 5.9. So that's that stack. I've tested all the stacks out there in the industry, all right? I try to get 1 CFM every couple of weeks when I build these things and keep moving it in the right direction, okay? So that was that. I'm gonna quickly show you, this would be a stock Airbox off of a 500. This is why we don't run them. This one is really bad. So our max number was 159 that time, okay? So now I'm gonna put on a stock. This is the 450 boot, and these boots work really good. Well, they make good power, all right? It's the 450, this is what everybody does. They run these boots, they still collect snow. Okay, 308 CFM on the stock 450 boot. Okay, now we're going to go to the Airforce Stack. This is the one I designed for the 450 and the 500. (321 CFM). So we continually try to improve the product, make it flow more CFM. I'm actually working on a new 450 KTM stack right now, which I believe is incredible. So this is the beta stack, and I've been messing around with it. And what I think this is going to end up being for everybody out there is the new 450 stack. We haven't tested it. We're going to be dynoing it this week to make sure that I'm selling the truth and not BS. But it's incredible how much this flows on a KTM throttle body. So what I've done is I got spacers that, because a beta bike has got a 42 mil, right? So it wouldn't fit on. You can buy it and you can stretch it on, which is not a problem. That's what I do and that's what my buddies would do. But I got a spacer, so it's just going to expand it so it fits over the KTM throttle body, which is a little bit larger. But this stack we haven't put out for sale yet. It's still going to have the injector hole for the beta. You're just going to have to cut it off, right? Or you could leave it on, whatever you want. But check this thing flow. So it went up to 325 right away, right? So a rule of thumb is for these smaller engines, be a 450, 500, mathematically, every 3 CFM is 1 horsepower, okay? So if you got a gain of 20 CFM or 30 CFM, you divide it by 3, that's 10 horsepower. Now, I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but that's the potential gain you could make with that much more air by adding fuel. So you can mess around with your cams and your timing, but at least you have something that doesn't restrict you anymore, right? And I've seen it on the dyno. Seriously, I get the CFM gain here, put it on the dyno, instantly the results are there. Thanks for watching.